Well, I thought we played a lethargic game tonight. I was encouraging them from the first time out through the third quarter to play harder. I thought they out-hustled us, and obviously, paid off for them in a win.
So what happened on the last exchange when Hibbert got the dunk? Could you tell?
Well, Powell stepped out on a screen roll. Hibbert slipped, and he was able to get him the ball.
Did Powell look tired too tonight?
He was.
What is that? Is that just too many minutes?
I think so.
Is there a cure for that besides fewer minutes?
Best.
And how do you get him the rest?
Well, we'll have a break later on this week, I guess. After our Friday game, we'll have a few days that we get some break.
Well, it seemed like your team was thrown off. There's not so many teams that can just put a bigger lineup on the court than you guys, but the Pacers were able to do that. Did that throw you guys off?
I thought our offense was really stagnant. First half, obviously, we shot poorly tonight. I thought we were really stagnant, and I think that maybe the size had something to do with it. We couldn't get the ball into Powell. When that happens, I think sometimes we get a little bit stifled on our offensive end.
Was there a common denominator between the loss in Utah and the loss tonight?
No. Well, I think the rebounding was. I think, anytime you give up that many second chance points, the offset between ours and theirs.
So you only played 26, 32 tonight. You didn't play a whole lot. Utah. What's going on with this game right now?
Well, I don't know. I thought he did a good job on Granger tonight. And when he came out of the game, I was substituting Matt in there, and trying to get some things. Matt got some things going for us in the first half, so he ran a little bit longer. That might have been the difference. But Matt's going to play 18 minutes a game.
Are you satisfied with the way you played tonight? You made the 1-3, but seemed to be a little, I guess, in and out of the game.
Yeah, I'm not going to harbor on that. I thought he worked on the defensive end, got some steals, and he got the ball back a couple times from his activity. But there's a couple of situations I talked to him about after the game between he and I.
Does the way Fisher and Brown haven't been shooting the ball the last few games, is that concern you?
No, that's they'll go through a slump. Shooters will do that. I thought Shannon didn't get the ball in his hand right. There's just some mechanics about his shot tonight that wasn't right. And Fish hasn't had opportunities really to set in and get his shot in the last couple games. So he had one that he's free on tonight that I thought was a good looking shot and just didn't go in.
What's going on with your offense? It looked like the only time you had much going was when Kobe kind of took matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we went to in a situation where you get 15 down, you have to go to get back in the game plan. There's no waiting around for offense to start working, and our guys just didn't move the ball, didn't move themselves right, and you got to give the defense some credit. You have to give Indiana the credit for that.
With the lethargy, did you see any of this coming tonight?
I always give them a little Sunday rap about Sunday games being one of our worst days to play for whatever reason. So I always give them that little rap about, don't let this be another Sunday loss. But, they didn't bite. They didn't get into it. It's just one of those things, those enigmas about playing on Sunday that seems to be one of those things that we can't get going usually quickly.
So you were talking before the game about the toll that the minutes are taking on Powell.
Right.
So it's just basically, did we basically see it?
Yeah, we really saw it tonight. Yeah, I thought there's a number of situations where he really didn't, get a good base to shoot a shot from, and didn't, make a good play out of, probably fatigue more than anything else.
The back-to-back coming up, is he going to be able to get any, more rest than usual, you think, with that?
No, it's not going to be easy until we get back after this week. But, we'll see what we can do in the game. We'll see if the game presents itself in a way that I can use some of Derek's character's time out there and relieve a little bit.
You said that, you kind of said with Bynum that, the end game is in May and June, and that you would want to have him ready. But it doesn't seem like you're taking the same approach with Powell and his minutes.
Well, the fortunate thing, the gift that Powell brings us is that he's a great runner. He's got great condition. He's light on his feet. There are a lot of things about his carriage that allows him to play big minutes. you know, everybody gets fatigued out there eventually, but I mean, that's one of the things that makes you, some guys don't have the same running gait or the ability to run as well, you know, and Andrews, you know, not improved, you know, that's not his strength, you know, to run and be light on his feet. You know, he's a guy that, you know, you are gonna look at his carriage and how his legs hold up over his career. You know, 1,000 minutes are simply gonna be a matter of fatigue. It's not gonna be a matter of, more than likely, of an injury or something.
Kobe finished with 33 shots and a lot came late in the game. We
Yeah.
obviously were trying to make it a 15-point gap, but he was kind of aggressive on offense from the start. Can that kind of set things off on a bad foot?
Well, I thought we got the, you know, after the first 2 or 3 possessions, I thought we started trying to get the ball inside. I just didn't think we made good decisions in there. You know, Powell got a walk, he had a turnover from, you know, the ball being taken away from him, he put it on the floor. You know, so, you know, we never really established that inside game with Powell. I think that's a big difference in our game with that.